person who really wants to change the quality of your life and you're committed to do something about it. I really believe that we all have dreams. We all want to believe deep down in our souls that we have a special gift, that we can make a difference, that we can somehow touch other people in a special way, and that we can make the world a better place. I think at one time in our lives, we all had a vision for the quality of life that we desire and that we deserve. Yet for most people, those dreams have become so shrouded in the frustrations and the routines of daily life that they no longer even make an effort to accomplish them. For far too many, the dream has dissipated, and with it, so has the will to shape our destinies. Many of us have lost the sense of certainty that creates the winner's edge. My life's quest, I have to tell you, has been really to restore that dream and to make it real, and to get each of us to remember and use the unlimited power that lies sleeping within us all. This tape will begin to introduce you to those principles, and I can promise you, if you listen and you'll apply it, together we can start making measurable progress.
Now this is where you need to pay attention. If you are only earning from the E Quadrant, you need to realize what the E Quadrant is and find out your step-by-step process to not escape the E Quadrant, but not to only work in the E Quadrant. It is well enough that people of a nation do not understand our banking and monetary system, for if they did, I believe there would be a revolution before tomorrow morning. Henry Ford, 1922. As you can see, the pyramid set up, the corporations, the banking institutions, the financial institutions, the global IMF and the World Bank and things like that sort of nature. And we're below the pyramid. We're not even in the pyramid. We're below the pyramid. So everyone out there that thinks that they matter, this just shows you you're not even in the pyramid. For all you that think you know how to earn money, you don't. If you're working to earn money and you're trading your time for money, usually that's not the right thing to do. He who works all day has no time to make money. Making money is a mind game. Just like in Monopoly, it's a mind game. And there's a strategy to winning. Just like in life. Money is a concept. Fractional reserve lending turns $10,000 into $90,000. Develop assets. Your house is a liability and an asset to the bank unless it provides you profit.
Welcome to Awaken the Giant Within with Anthony Robbins. You're about to learn techniques that can help you create, live, and enjoy the life you've always dreamed of. In this program, you're going to learn a series of simple and specific strategies for addressing the cause of any challenge in your life and changing it with the least amount of effort. You're going to learn how to destroy the blocks and break down the walls that have been holding you back. You're going to learn the incredible power of decisions.
Fuck McDonald's. These fast food chains, they seem like they're convenient and they're of positive nature, but in reality, they are the single largest contributor to heart failure, diabetes, things of that nature. So if you want to know why we have these problems in the world, it's obviously comes down to who are the biggest corporations in those particular fields. Seriously, fuck you, Philip Morris. tobacco industry would rather pay money to deceive you and manipulate you rather than to help you by any means. The person who works for the tobacco company and the person who sells more and more cigarettes becomes a better and better person. When in reality, that person is more and more destructive and a worse and worse person. Open your eyes. You want the cure to 99% of your problems? Here it is. You might want to pause this. I'll let you read it. Look into Dr. Seabee. He was onto something. When Left Eye went to visit Dr. Seabee with MTV, and then she died recently, or around the same time that this was going on, it doesn't draw red flags to most people, but to me, I think it does. And the fact that Dr. Seabee died in prison where they had him detained under bullshit charges just because what he was doing. And what he was doing was curing people of cancer and AIDS and things like that, because they are curable diseases. The cancer industry is worth trillions. The AIDS industry is worth lots of money as well. But they are curable ailments. Dr. Seabee, looking at Dr. Seabee, try to figure out what he was getting at, because he has a very important message. We're all living our lives and wasting all the time that we have on this planet for dollars that are printed and created digitally at mass scale. They can print a pallet full of $100 bills in about the time that it takes us to do a half an hour's worth of labor, if that. What do you know about drugs? You think drugs are bad, or the people that are on drugs are bad? What do you even really know who's on the drugs? And what is a drug? Or what's moral drug? If you get it from a doctor, is it safe? If you get it from a street pharmacist, it's not? Or vice versa? Whose information do you take for serious or of serious nature? If you know someone who needs help, say something. It could be your kid. Drugs are in every family. It takes one cigarette to become addicted to cigarettes, or an even worse substance, for life. Drugs are not given out by strangers, but by your best friends, family members, and your coworkers, usually when you're in an unsusceptible time. Or a susceptible time, an unusually susceptible time. If you use alcohol or drugs even once, you'll be forever changed into a new person. Having a bad habit takes on likely partners. A drinker will pick up a smoking habit, while an average marijuana user sometimes uses cocaine. Smoking is not cool. It makes you a fool. In life, the second best time to start is now. The best time was yesterday. If you want to get somewhere, it helps to follow the path of one who went before you. Pay for counsel if necessary. If you see somebody doing something that you might want to do, pay that person. Do what it takes to pay that person to show you how to do it. It's that simple. Model somebody who's already successful, because success leaves clues. The title of my first book. If you're not living up to your fullest potential, things could change. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Your past doesn't equal your future. Tony Robbins. Life is all about balance, perspective, and motion. Life is not about separation, wealth, or status, or power. It's about much more. Religion is based on deception and illusion. You cannot prove or disprove the validity of God. You cannot prove or disprove the validity of God. You cannot prove or disprove the validity of God. Explain this. The earth is 2/3 water, but people still have water shortages. We can go to the moon, but can't provide water in areas lacking. Are you kidding me? Speaking of the moon, how did they make it there in the 1960s, but can't seem to today? Why is it we can travel 275,000 miles against gravity in the 1960s but can't get a car from LA to New York on one tank? Huh. Blast off. Yeah, see, that's where I would have stopped. Thanks for stopping by. Aloha Aloha, the name of the true God in Aramaic. Now, this is just a little bit of possibly, so take this one with a grain of salt, but on to the next. You want to know about Jesus? Learn first about Josephus Titus Flavian and the Flavian family. If you want answers, you will find them. If you seek, you will find. What does the Bible say? If you have to pause these to read, understand what is presented, go ahead and do so. You want to cut down on heart problems? Simple. Tell McDonald's to start using more restrictions, or tell your health providers to go after McDonald's for what they do, or KFC or Arby's or any of these other fast food places that are the reason for the health crisis that we have of obesity, diabetes, and heart problems. Most heart attacks occur at 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. on Monday morning. Why? Because people hate work so much that they will die than rather go to work. They hate work so much that it literally kills them. So do something that you love, people. This video isn't going to get as much attention as it should, but this video is more important than everything you've learned of your entire life. So pay attention. This is more important than everything your parents and teachers have ever told you. And if you think anything in this is incorrect or misleading, please do your own research, and please leave your own feedback. I would like to hear from people who disbelieve or don't value the information presented. I mean, yeah, now you can see that what I'm showing you is deeper than what you've been accustomed to. I'm leaving you clues for the future, for the world. And if no one gets a chance while I'm alive, then maybe when I'm gone. Because this world you live in is a fake illusion. It is an illusion. The world is an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. Albert Einstein. Jekyll Island. I wonder what's so important about Jekyll Island. Have you ever researched that? Is this starting to make sense? K through 12 does not work. Welcome to the revolution. We are the few, the wanted, and the chosen. He who works all day has no time to make money.